Hello friends, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about working for someone else and how you can become wealthy doing that. The common saying is that you can't make any money working for somebody else. And while there's a lot of truth to that, because if you just do the average, the bare minimum, you're not going to make any money. And that's what most people do. So that is true in the truest sense of the word, because people won't do anything more than what's required of them. But if you will, because not everyone is called to be a business leader. They're just not. Many people do terribly when they try their own businesses. They just fail miserably, and there's no indication of any even possibility of them having success in their own business. But that does not mean they have to be relegated to mediocrity, failure, and barely scraping by. Charles Schwab is one of the best examples of this. He started off as a common laborer for Andrew Carnegie, and yet he rose up through consistently doing more than was required of him. And that gets noticed. It may not get noticed immediately, but it eventually gets noticed. And he kept moving up and up in the company until at one point, besides his salary, this is back over 100 years ago, and he was getting $1 million bonuses from Andrew Carnegie. This guy started as a common laborer. He was working for someone else, and yet was able to amass great wealth. So my point is, yes, for most people, this is a truism here. If you work for somebody else, you'll never be able to make a large amount of money. You'll never be able to make much money at all. And that is true. But if you will do more than required of you, and you will become the best you could possibly be. And you have to realize that everybody in the truest sense is their own business. You're your own personal business. You represent yourself as a business. When you treat life that way, when you approach working for somebody else like that, I'm presenting myself the best I possibly can. I'm doing more than's required of me. And if you have the mentality that I don't have to do more than required, I'm just doing the bare minimum, they're not paying me for that, you'll get nowhere. But when you will take the effort to do more than's required of you, you will get paid for that. It always works out in the end. Charles Schwab being a prime example of that. So if you think, well, I'm just a janitor, I'm just a laborer, I just can't make anything, how can I make anything of myself working for this company? Well, if you believe the company has no potential, then you need to go somewhere where you believe in the company. But yes, you can, as a common laborer, work your way up to great success within any company. And if you believe the company can't do that or doesn't have the potential for success, then go find another company. But the point is, you can, if you'll do this one simple thing and work and give and provide more than is required of you. Because most people, your average person, the vast majority of people will not do that. You will put yourself at a pedestal above everyone else because people will take note of that. And my friends, you will find great success. And if you continue to do that and be intelligent about what you do, you will also find great wealth, even working for someone else. You don't need your own business. Don't think you're relegated to mediocrity because you're not a business person. You don't have business insight. You just don't feel like you want to have your own business. You can still find great success and even great wealth working for someone else. May God bless you richly.